Welcome back to the stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Y'all should be hopefully doing good. I'm doing all right. Okay. Well, we're starting out exactly where we left off. And that is with beans. So we were going to get started on, I don't even remember where we're at. I'm not going to lie. Have not looked at this game in quite a while. All right, so that got all done. We did not get done with this one. Well, did we even get done harvesting that one? Let's look at that quick. Weeds? Interesting. Okay, which would be fine. Okay, we are not done with that. Okay, so this guy's going to go over there. All right, we're going to stick him over here. He's doing some tillage. We don't have a grain cart tractor right now, which is probably not necessarily a good thing. We're probably going to need that for that big field. And I don't have another tractor that's going to work with that. How's this going to work here? Where's she going to park this old girl in the corner? Okay, how was I going to do that? Do I even remember? Oh my gosh, he's not even done with that yet. Oh, he is about out of fuel too. I think we're going to have to... We're going to wait till he gets to the other end. We are full here. Let's go dump this. Still, I think I have a little left on the combine, if I remember right. That was a steep ditch going out of there. Put our tarp over. Got to pick up some bales. Man, oh man, we need a bigger tractor. We could afford one. I don't know. I doubt there is one on used equipment. But we'll see. Oh, these. Nope, just ran over that sign. All right, let's try. Really gonna try spinning this thing around. This got to go back to the. Oh, it's going to be cash crop, so it's going to go right back to our farm. We don't want to take it. I was going to take it to the grain mill. I've been used to hauling stuff to the grain mill the whole time. So we're going to take it, and we're going to put it in the pit at the home place. All right, let's see if we can. Oh, man, it is slow rolling. I'm hoping to get, well, I guess he can start on his way back. We'll see if we can beat him to it. We got to fill him up with fuel. Come on. She's not like this trailer as well. She just doesn't pull it as fast. Which is fine. Do I have black rims on that? Looks like I do. Interesting. We got a lot of hay to finish up. Maybe Jelly, why are you not spending any time on this? Well, I've been testing out another map that I've been contemplating about playing. It's a different kind of play style to a certain point. It'll be a lot less animals, a lot more crops. But the map's got a lot of demons in it. And what I mean by that is it's got a lot of weird glitches. Like this trailer. This trailer just randomly won't show the fill in there. Like the soybeans won't be in there. I'll get the fill marker over on the right side telling me I'm full, but there's nothing in the trailer. Or it looks like there's nothing in the trailer. So there's just some weird stuff like that. certain combines not running AI correctly, other combines are running them fine. Just some really odd duck stuff. So I'm just feeling that out a little more so I at least know what quirks are in it. Like I said, it is a little bit of a different play style. It is a massive farm. Not saying this one isn't. This is a pretty good sized farm. Don't get me wrong. We got to add some more stuff. And I'm not saying I'm done with this map yet. We will conquer the entire map before we get done with this map. I'm just doing some test playing out. Sometimes I like playing and I don't always want to exclude you guys from what I do. Sometimes I think maybe you'll like today's content. I don't know. Maybe you hate it. Whether you do or whether you don't, tell me in the comments. I don't know. All right, let's get this guy some fuel here. All right, bud, you're going to have to stop. Let's just dump that bale. Can we dump it? Nope. Okay, well, we'll just bring it with us. All right, let's get him to some fuel. But yeah, that's what I've been playing is that one. I'm gonna check out the new Highlands map. The Highlands DLC got released. That's kind of exciting, to be honest. It's been a long time coming for that, so I'm a little pumped. Yeah, heck yeah. Been a long time coming. I'm not really so excited about the fishing part. I kind of got mixed feelings about it. Like, I know aquaculture is part of ag, and that's fine. That's fine. It's kind of out there. You know, when I look back, they introduced cotton, right? That was, when was that? 19, maybe? 2019 they introduced cotton. It was in a game. It had the big case cotton picker on it and was awesome, right? It was different, but it's a crop. Works good. They've added pigs. They didn't have pigs. Those used to be mods, I think, back in the day. They never did have pigs. They had sheep. They had cows for dairy production only, and that was it. And so the game has evolved into something really good. I like where we're at. There is a lot of room for some improvements. No doubt about that. It's not perfect. No doubt about that. I'd like them to do some different things to make it more farm-like and real-world-like. I mean, it's called Farming Simulator. There's got to be an arcade experience, right? It's not going to be just 100%, oh, man, like this is going to be just like a real farm. And I get that. I don't want it to be that. I live in that world every day. And it's nice to mess around a little bit. It's nice to get a mod and get $10 million and then go buy 4 combines and throw it into a field and have 2 trucks and 2 grain cars, and you're just picking corn or cutting beans or doing whatever you're doing, just rolling in the grain. That's awesome. Like, not everybody likes that. Some guys like the smaller scale stuff. That's fine. Where I grew up, it's more of a bigger scale type deal. It kind of is. Do I not? What is wrong with this thing? Come on now. There we go. All right, let's fill this back up. It's going to take probably close to a full tank, I'm guessing. But I like where Farming Simulator has gone. It's good. For the most part, it's all been in the factories. That's pretty neat. Is that realistic farming? To a point, yeah. I mean, they may have their own little shops that they sell certain things, and I don't think that's out of the realm. You're growing stuff to sell to people, right? Whether it's a whole good, a retail item, just depends. So I like where we've gone at precision ag. Oh, I love precision ag. I wish they would change it a little bit. I think they can make it a lot better. I think the subsidy piece is good, but it's got a little room for some improvement. There is no value really to me to do it. There's not enough money in it. And yeah, the government may pay you a little subsidy here or there. Really, right now, the big one is carbon. You get paid off of carbon and doing certain practices, which kind of what precision farming makes you do. They try to get you to do a see and spray. They try to get you to not till. They try to get you to do certain things, which is good. That is all good. But I just think that there's a lot more aspects. I think equipment side. I mean, they have expanded equipment drastically, which is great. Don't get me wrong. This is all great. I was just checking to see if there's a large tractor I could use. Oh man, they are going to be expensive. Holy smokes. Man, oh man. Expensive stuff. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. It's pretty darn good. I mean, farming simulator's come a long ways. We've had a lot of crops. The fishing, like I said, I don't really know how that's going to fit in. It'd be nice to see what their long-term goal is. I would like them to, I like the rice portion. Even though I haven't showed you guys the rice portion, and I've done the rice portion when I first bought the game. I did rice on Riverbend Springs, right before really any mods were out a whole lot. I had a couple small fields of rice right there by the farm. Those flat fields right there, those are completely rice. 2 out of the 3 I think were, and it was fun. It was fun. The whole flooding, all of that is neat. I mean, part of me wants to get pivots somehow integrated into the game or some sort of irrigation. That is big in portions of America where the irrigation yields consistently more. And then sometimes you get rain and the dry land does just as good as the irrigation. This year's been a tough go of that this year where the irrigation guys are disappointed and the dry land guys are loving it. That's Mother Nature. And I think that is one of the aspects that this game lacks. I think that is one thing I would change on this game is put Mother Nature in it. It all evolves around Mother Nature. It all evolves around rain. What are we getting done over here? Anything? I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's just tear into this here quick. We've been blabbing on long enough. Oh, we've got 34%. Let's dump that quick. But yeah, I think that is one thing that they need to figure out how to put in the game just a little bit, because it doesn't matter whether you're farming in England, doesn't matter whether you're farming in the United States, doesn't matter whether you're farming in Brazil. Weather dictates every farm's income. Straight to the bottom line. That is one factor outside of irrigation to a certain aspect we can't control. We just can't control, and that is the gamble of farming. That is one of the main pillars of farming, is you're putting your faith in something that you believe you'll be able to keep going, right? I'm not going to have a drought. I can't plan for a drought, because if I have a good crop, then I'm not going to raise anything anyway. I mean, just it goes on and on and on. So I think somehow they need to incorporate that. Now they've started with that, right? We've got some hail that takes some stuff out, right? I got hailed out this year on this farm. That happens in real life. It really does. Does it happen on every field? No. There's some fields that are decimated with hail. Where they are flat, there's nothing there. There's some fields that have some spots. Maybe half of it's there, half of it's not. Some fields aren't even touched. I mean, I would like for them to throw in a random weather type deal of let's make the rains count. Hail's obviously counting to the tornadoes. I've never seen one on this map. I don't think they have them turned on for the map. Either that or the percentage is so low. It's crazy. But I've never seen one on this map. I've seen them on other maps in this game. But those parts are real. They are real. And they can destroy stuff forever. And they can set you back a really long time in the real world. I mean, a tornado comes in and ruins your equipment and destroys some of your crop along with a hail. It's going to take you years to get some of that back in the real world. Now, it doesn't have to be that difficult, right? Here comes the arcadiness part of it. I mean, how they view it is you got 120% on certain soil types. Other soil types, it's maybe 90-80%. And that's your potential, and you get enough fertilizer, you control your weeds, those types of things. That's all very, very true. But like I said, you can plan and you can spend all that money and barely break even. Now, I know that's not fun to play the game that way. I think there's going to have to be a balance. But I also think there's an excitement and a strategy. I mean, the excitement piece now is, hey, I just need to get to the biggest of the biggest, right? I want to own an X9. I want to own a quad track. I want the biggest disc. I want the biggest of everything, right? Because I can afford to buy it. And then I'm going to trade every year if I want. I'm going to keep all new equipment. I'm going to run it how, if I had a perfect farm in real life, I would do all those things. But at the same time, when you're looking at different payments, you have land payments, you've got equipment payments, you got operating note, you've got a lot of different things. It becomes a real big money game, and you really got to pay attention to your expenses. Do I need that bigger rake? Let's go used here. I mean, we did it when we started on this game. Heck yeah. We bought used equipment all the time. I was a sucker for a good used tractor. We went through an old articulated that was dirt cheap. We even got that big, Big Roy. We even got the Big Roy tractor. It was dirt cheap. Cheap horsepower. Now, obviously, those are all gone. We've got money now. We can have the biggest of the baddest if we want to. We don't quite yet. I don't think we're quite big enough for that, but I think that's going to bring a level of hardness to it. And like I said, it's a fine line, right? Where you can't have it real world because you're probably going to be disappointed most of the time. But those glimmering flashes of hope that keep you going for the next year, that's what it's about. Hey, I hit the cattle market just right. Bam! I mean, those types of things. You could even go into like marketing your grain. Yeah, we can market our grain here, but we know where the price is going up and where it's going down and all that. Guys have no idea how that is in real life. They have no idea what it's going to do. They'll sell today. It'll go up 20 cents tomorrow. Like, wow, that's how many $1,000 I just did not get because I timed it wrong. All right, we're going to head back. And I don't even think we're going to make it back. Nope, don't go that way. We're just going to go straight in. There we go. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the future of farming. I have not played on the Highlands map. Like I said, this is the first time since I came out I've even played the game. Is tonight. So I might check it out after I get off the stream maybe for a little bit and see what it's kind of like. How the fish work. I've watched videos. I watched DJ Go Ham video, Farmer Cop videos. Those guys always repping it. Like I said, I don't know if it'd be something I'd ever get into. It's not really my background. I don't really know that much about it. So, oh, even vineyards. We never had vineyards until, what, the last game? Last game we had some vineyards. We had grapes and olives. That's neat. That's a good part of agriculture. It is neat how they're grasping everything together. Like I said, the only thing fish is a little odd. I think maybe some other stuff could come before that, but maybe it was easy for them to throw in for a DLC, so I'm not complaining. We'll see how it works. Curious to see how that works. Maybe there's a lot of money in fish. I don't know. What else we get? We get onions with that, is that right? Onions come as a crop type? That'll be pretty cool. Vegetables. I like how they've done vegetables. I've always said this, and maybe I just need to start it and go on one map one night, one map the other night. Split up the streams a little bit, but I would like to get a small time acreage farm and do vegetables, do some vineyard stuff. I mean, I don't want to do a whole lot of it, but I think taking portions, like for me, I need smaller fields. I can't take a field like this and probably make it onions. I would be bored. I would be so bored. But I could take maybe a quarter of this field and maybe make it onions. Maybe take an eighth of this field and make it vegetables or something like that. I mean, I don't get into spinach. I don't get into the green beans. I have gotten into greenhouses on the other games. That's kind of a little bit of a different one. It's true. Allows you to grow some different crops. I get how they're piecing it all together. Then you got the factories that you can sell it all to and make it all work, and away you go. Or you own the factory, and then you double your money. And she's going to be full. Oh, not quite. Nope, now she's going to be full. There we go. Okay. It's still not full, but I don't really care. I do need my grain cart tractor back. I think we're going to go this direction next. I mean, here's another thing that they could even do. If you're an animal guy, and you're like, hey, I'm a cow, hog, horse kind of guy, there's different feeds that people drill. You know, maybe it's even after the beans here in October. I'm going to go drill something that I can graze my cows on. Or they could graze corn stalks. They'll go out there and they'll pasture them for, I don't know, X amount of time, maybe a month or so. Pull them off. So I even think some things like that, they could even, like, they've got some ways they can integrate some stuff pretty easy for the most part. I mean, you just come in here and you could have a gator or something that has like some T-posts or some sort of deal on the back of it, and you drive around the edge of the field, and then you bring your trailer in here and you dump the cows in, and maybe have a water tank. You dump water, you haul water there, every day or something like they do, and you kind of got, free-ish feed, right? You can make corn stalk bales, use them for feed. They're a lower value, probably than like a straw, but yeah, there's a lot of things. They can incorporate alfalfa. We had alfalfa in the first map. I mean, that's a big piece of, well, we have it in this map now, but that's a big piece. So I think they could even expand on the animal side of it. Pretty easy. Just give you more options. Hey, I'm going to plant this to sedan, and then I'm going to chop it, and you're going to have TMR right there, or whatever it is, It's just amazing how far they've come, and at the same time, they've got a long ways yet to go. This is a big head. Ginormous head. We'll have to check out those HD heads when... The thing is, we'll have to get a trailer for that one. That's what kind of stinks about it is I don't have an expensive a trailer of having to drag a truck around and all that stuff. But that one does have an aerial on it. This one does not have an aerial on it. Let's see how far we get down here. We are rolling in the dough. Burning quite a bit of fuel yet. Here's some good beans. 116%. Should be getting into some, hopefully a little bit better, maybe not. There's 120, there we go. Got 107 hectares on this combine. Only 10 hours, too. It's relatively impressive. I don't know if we'll go with the same combine or not. Thing is, I like the hopper capacity. %. We're probably gonna get up maybe to the top of this and turn around. We'll be close. We've come out of that real good stuff. Now we're into a little more normal. Down 91% or so. There's 50%. We're gonna get up here and we're gonna come back. I don't really care if we get all the way back to the truck or not. Oh, now we're in some good stuff again. Definitely not gonna make it back to the truck now. Get in on this line here. These beans look really green on this game, I'm telling you what. Most guys would not be harvesting this, and we would not be going this fast either. It would be slow going, just pulling all the guts out of the combine because she's trying to thrash this green stem, green leaf, dry grain. Alright, got all that. Pick her up. Put her down. Sorry if the camera's wobbling. I'm trying to look. This is how you normally look. Man, we're over 300 on this one. I'm trying to think. Normal's about like 250, I think. Something like that on the flats. Wonder, is my cotton guy done? No, not yet. Oh my goodness. That mirror, the sky behind us looks like there's a heck of a storm over there. We sit really high in this seat. Like really high. Should be a little lower. Yeah, we ran out of good stuff right there. I mean, it's still good, but not as good. Oh, we missed a spot. Gee darn, we're going to pick that up. What's that going to be worth? Absolutely nothing. That's funny. All right, let's kick the old auger out. How is our guy over here doing? He's going around the outside turns. Oh, he's about done. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Then I can park him back in there. And we can probably get these headlands off a little bit faster. There we go. I believe this is our biggest field probably of soybeans. Let's see, what did we have? Soybeans, soybeans. We got a couple cornfields left to go. That'll work. And then that's all cotton, which he is going to be done. See, it just takes a while. We could already be heading that way. All right, let's turn around here. There we go. Yeah, we got a little bit of harvest left. This is a fun time of the year. Every time. Every time is the most fun time of the year. Okay, he is done. We are going to... Can I have him drop it and let's set a destination? Let's see what he does there. Oh, because it's not in transport mode? All right, all right, all right. Let me go see what I can do with it here. Let's get lined up on this side. Ooh, we're taking them at an angle, huh? Okay. See, I don't know why they have not figured out why in the ever-loving mind can I not fold this darn thing up? I know there's some in the pre-chamber. I don't care. Throw it in the main chamber and spit out a little bale. I don't care. Because this is annoying. Why do I have to drive it, sit it in my shed, drive it down the road, unfolded? Because I can't get my 427 liters of cotton out. Please, Giants, fix your base game stuff. This is annoying. I just got done talking about how far we've come and how awesome that is. Here's some stuff that's needed fixed since 2019. And it has not been fixed. Why? Why has this not bothered anybody else? Why is this only bothering me? I got a hunch it is bothering other people. But here's the fact. I can't get my hired guy to take 10 minutes down the road to go get to my next field while I'm harvesting soybeans because it won't fold up. Get real, boys. Gosh, that ticks me off. It's the stupidest thing in the world. I can unload everything else in the game just fine, but I can't unload a stupid cotton harvester. Wow. So here I am wasting your guys' time driving it over there because it's going to take him longer to get that field done than it is for me to do probably the rest of it. So if I don't take him over there and we spend another half an hour here, he's not working. He's just sitting there. So yeah, this is some frustrating pieces here. Very frustrating. I got some corn left to go over there. Got to do some silage too. We'll see if I get anything done tomorrow night. I don't know if I will. I don't know. We might pick right up where we left. I'll probably try to get the beans done at least. Going through the ditch because we don't care. I wish it kind of told me what this thing was using for fuel as well. Because she just wraps out all the time. Just rolling. Is he done? He is done. Okay. Where was that grain? That grain cart was at the other farm, wasn't it? Watch this. Well, it didn't go as fast as I thought it would. Well, at least get something else done. We'll wait on planting these for a little while. All right, unhook that, and you're going to go over to there. All right, keep going. A whopping 17 miles an hour. My Lord. Got the old turbos a whistling on us, baby. Got a lot of paint missing. Gosh darn. Maybe they'll try to turn around and sell this to me for a good price. 6.6 hours on it. What's my lease up to? Oh my gosh, I don't even want to know. Probably like $100,000. Oh, that ain't bad. 26. Well, I already put down like 70. So that probably ain't as bad as I thought it could be. So we got 35. Oh my Lord, we're not doing that much cotton again. I don't think we need that much cotton. That is a ridiculous amount of cotton. 35 bales, and we're over half done now, but still, oh my word. That is crazy. Pure crazy. That's a lot of money. What did we end up netting on that field? It says we netted $1.3 million. Oh my word. And that's just if we sell the cotton. I cannot see the train. I hope he's not coming. That'd be hilarious. It just went bam. Just took me right out. Well, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Would have been nice if I was still rolling. I have not bought that farm yet. I don't know how crazy I am about pigs. I mean, I could. I don't have any root crops, so I'm not worried about that. We'll suffer the 5% or whatever. I guess I could probably buy the root crops. That'd probably be expensive. I wonder what like potatoes sell for. Let's see what they sell for. What do potatoes sell for here? Okay, prices. A sugar beet? Oh, can I not buy potatoes? Weird. Huh. Can I really not buy potatoes there? That's kind of messed up, ain't it? All right, buddy. I think I did 3 or 4 on the outside. You are going to do all of it. If you can make it in 3, I don't really know if you can. But go for it. I don't really care. It is what it is. Have fun. Okay, did he make it over here? Not quite. All right, let's drop the hammer. We're going to go a little ways. Where's he at? He already passed us. Looks like it. Can't see him, though. Can't quite see him through the trees. Oh, I thought this went further. Maybe it doesn't. Well, shoot. We're going to have to cut across here on the short paths, aren't we? This will work out good, because by the time we get back over there, he's going to be up there. We can shove him up there in the corner. And we'll take off the headlands up there. And then we're going to let the computer do it. We'll get a worker. We're going to hire a worker to combine for us. He's completed his task. All right. Man, we are burning fuel, aren't we? We're going to need some fuel before we go up north. Let's do like this one here. Okie dokie. There he is. Back it on up to the old G cart. take off a little bit more. All right, bud. I need you clear the fudge nuggets up here. See if it'll let him do that. Are we going to say unreachable? Unreachable. He's going, all right. Here we go. Blasting through her. Opening her up. Only done 5 hectares. Oh, we did 109 hectares. Well, I did say that earlier, didn't I? I'm not stupid. It's 10 hours. 5 hectares today we've done. All right. Are we due for a new combine? I don't think so. I think we're going to run this at least one more harvest. I think next year, I mean, if we add those 2 big fields, which is in the works, right? I mean, that's going to be in the works. If we add those 2, we'll be golden. I think we'll be golden. I don't mean it that way. That was not what I meant to say. What I'm meaning to say is I'm going to test this machine to see if we can get by on 1 with all these fields or if we're going to need to add a second. I got a hunch we're going to be fine with 1. If we go to 2, we've got to go with smaller heads. We're not going with this big a head. There is no way we're going with this big a head. We would not be able to keep up. I know we wouldn't. Oh, I need to get outside and see here. What do we got? There we go. Where's that tractor at? Where'd he go? Probably headed the back route or something stupid. On WTF, what the hell is he doing up there? Just come around, bro. He's gonna get caught. We're gonna have to go bail him out. I don't think we're not gonna make it over there. At this rate, unless that is a junky spot, which I don't think it is. Oops, 1 too many. Well, it's consistently okay. It probably is a junkier spot. But I still don't know if we're going to make it over there. This one should have been probably follow the beans, huh? Getting more combine action in this one than you did in the last one. AI ran the combine most of that time. We get this piece opened up and he'll be back in it running. I'll be danged, he made it through. Look at that. Oh my God, don't get smoked by a frickin' train, I swear. I think he looks to be okay there. Actually, this little homeboy, create a job, field work, get this thing done, go work on those. We'll come back to this. Reason I'm not having him drill this, I'm going to clean these edges up so we can get them all drilled. I can't drill them if they're not worked, so That's what we're going to work on. $76%? Nah, we're not. We're not making it. Man, she is just rolling. Oh, there's 80. We got rain on the horizon. We got to get these beans out. When's our rain supposed to come in? 15? Yeah, that's 4 hours. That's less than 4 hours. Yeah, let's see what this over here is yielding. If it's going to yield the same or yield any worse. Looks a little, yeah, not really there, does it? 94? Got to be getting into the orange, I would think. All right, let's see how it does on this corner. Not too shabby. Did all right. Yeah, this is kind of good, kind of bad, isn't it? Ooh. 94%. Are we going to make it to him? 95? I don't think so. I got a hunch we're not going to. It's going to be close. Steady at 90%. Oh, darn. We'll slide on by. Oh, look at that, right at. All right, let's spin this old girl around. There we go. Let's dump again. What is everybody doing? He's working on that. He's on the road. How are our animals looking? I haven't looked at them in a while. Doing okay. Doing okay. We got some 1-month-olds again. That's all right. We're going to leave those. These are about to max out. I think they max out at 34 months. Yeah, the reproduction is only 10%, so we'll have to probably sell them, I'm going to guess. I think that's how we're going to work it. Ooh, can I buy Highland cattle? Oh, are we done already? Holy smokes. Oh, we got to keep going. We can look at that stuff if we ever get to the grain cart. I don't think we're going to get to that grain cart in this episode. This is taking a wee bit longer than I anticipated. All right, fire this old girl up. Put her down. Hit the button. The button. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Back in the old combine, taking off like a streako. That's right. That is right. I should have changed that red MacDon emblem. Should have been a green one. Should have been a green one. Takes a little while to get headlands off. That's just the nature of the beast. Headlands are a little slow going, a little less productivity. Next, we'll get to be mowing these things off, and wonder how many do we have in storage? How many do we have in storage already? Where are we at to? 120,000. So that was our only load of beans. Okay. I was hoping for a little more, but you know what? The more I think about it, I figured it'd be like a load and a partial at least. There we roll. We're going to town. Man, oh man, oh man. Tell you what. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a good running day there. You know what? I might not do anything next. Actually, what I'll probably do tomorrow, I'll probably play with the Highland map a little bit. Probably play with my other map a little bit. If I do get on, I want you guys to be in on this big field. I do. This is where the fun is just about to happen. The fun is about to take off. It's about to bust wide open. It's going to be fun. This field will be pretty fun. This field's going to be fun when I put it to corn someday. And Emma, that's probably looking more closely like next year. We'll put some corn out. We're probably going to, we're 40%. We're probably going to throw another dump on here. Yeah, on that other map that I'm at, I've got 2 combines rolling, 1 grain cart, I got a mother bin, and I've got a truck. And honestly, AI, the new AI, sucks way worse when you're running 2 pieces of equipment together. It sucks. They could try to figure out how to improve that maybe, because they'll both try to take the outside pass and then they'll meet, and then they'll try to take the inside pass and then they'll meet. And by then I'm like, well, no thanks. And if they miss a spot, or which basically the other guy got it and they don't know that, which I can see that, right? But he's over there backtracking. He's like, hey, there's nothing over here. I'm just going through my motions before I can go back and forth. It kind of sucks a little bit, but we make it work. We've made it work so far. I figured this neck would be god awful, but it's not too shabby. There we go. Can I bring him down here or not? That'll work. If he can make it. Hey, look, he's making his first pass. Don't run into me, bud. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you stay away. Hey. Hey. Thing is, I'm still swooping over there. He's not going to get in front of me. Hey, as long as he brings it over, I don't really care, I guess. It is what it is. Wasting some fuel, I guess. Oh, is he going to go for it? Hey, look at him go. Go, 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 go. Oh. Get going, bud. Go, doofus canoe. Oh my, all right, fine. Get out of the way. Get the frick out of the way. Move it or lose it, bud. I don't care. Can't really get me any closer, but you can sit there. Whatever. He's glitched out now. He is glitched out. Well, I'm going to say we get the rest of this headland off. We're probably going to call it for a night. I'm going to make you guys join next time to see this big old field get smoked through. And hopefully we can maybe smoke through another one. Maybe it's not going to be as big. Maybe we'll get through a couple fields of beans. We're going to try that. Dang, he's going to get her halfway put together the way that I want it, isn't he? He's going to get her halfway put together. There we go. Put her down. We'll get the rest of this. That's 2, so yep. We'll get this finished. We'll get him lined up to go back and forth, and which he needs to go to that far side, honestly. He needs to start on this side over here and then work his way into these 2 necks, as we would kind of call them. They're not really a neck. I guess 2 shorter sides. A neck would be more like what that was back in there. As you go into there, there's a neck. Why we call them a neck? I don't know. It's a neck. What it means, I honest, like, you think of a neck. What is a neck? You're talking about a human neck? It resembles nothing of a human neck. So, I don't know. That's what we call them. There's kind of a little loop-de-doo, a little spot. Or a neck. Oh, buddy. There we go. We're gonna line him up that way and see what he does. We'll line him up on this far side and we'll see where he goes. Probably not going to like it because they're at such an angle. There's going to be 1 or 2 more passes that direction than what these are. Just by the way the field's just a little bit angled. Ideally, you'd start on this one and then work your way on each side, because then you should be, in theory, going to the shorter side all the time. Okay, well, we're going to shut her down there. How's this old bud getting along? Hey, he got around a whole piece of her, didn't he? How many bales we got? 1 more bale. Okay. Okay. Man, we're going to have a boatload of cotton. Oh my goodness, we're going to have a boatload of cotton. Where are we at with this one from a money standpoint? 200,000. Bam, bam, bam. Double crop's almost cheating in this game, but it is realistic. That is realistic. Like I said, the yields are probably not realistic, but you can do that. You can double crop and you can make a little bit of money. Holy smokes, we're at 95. Whoa. Bam, baby. Freaking 95. That is nuts. Nitrogen's on point. Tillage on point. Man, oh man, is that because I started mulching like what he's doing? Interesting. I don't know. That's gonna be. Oh, what happened, bro? Can somebody explain to me what the fuck is going on here? I don't understand. It's not 3 passes. Whatever, it doesn't matter, I guess. But yeah, it's next one's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be fun. So with that, stay tuned on the next one. We're gonna conquer big old field 30. We're gonna get it harvested, and we're gonna move up to field 15 and 14. So stay tuned. I'm hopefully gonna get to play a little bit of that Highland stuff. Probably not gonna have time to get into it a whole boatload. But I want to check out the map. I want to check out the cows. I want to check out some fish. And see where it goes from there. So, appreciate everybody watching. If you would please like, share, subscribe. Helps me out. Leave a comment. What do you want to see? What do you want me to do? What map you wanted me to play on? What PC equipment do you want me to fish? I guess I'll frickin' fish for you. All right. So, with that being said, thanks for watching. Have a good night. God bless. And we'll see you next time.